Are we going to have runaway inflation? Well, I'm going to let you guys know something that you may not know yet. Help me out with the thumbs up. Help me get to 7,500 subscribers. We got the PIMBEX giveaway coming up, my friends. We're very close now with the PIMBEX giveaway coming up. Hoping to start releasing that video by Saturday. I'm hoping to. I just need a little bit more help. Let's get there. Let's get into the video right now. Runaway inflation. My friends, we know inflation is not going away. We've been lied to. That's the honest to God truth. We've just been lied to about inflation. Prices are getting out of control. We were told inflation was due to high gas prices. Okay. Why haven't prices come down? Gas is down. Oil is down. But no. Prices are still going up. For whatever reason, they're going up. Does it have anything to do with the Trump tariffs? Very well could be. Okay. I don't have that data in front of me. But we had one of the hottest reads all year, 3.1 core inflation. Came out today. My friends, inflation is not going away. We have to plan for the future now. We have to keep stacking. Look, what I'm seeing going on at the shop. People need money. People are selling their stacks little by little. Had a woman come in the last 2 weeks, selling 4 or 5 ounces at a time, just to cover her weekly bills for food or whatnot. I don't have enough cash. This is what I'm hearing. People just are strapped right now. And guess what's coming up around the corner? Christmas is coming up around the corner too. If you have cash, look, I know we're going to take care of the kids for Christmas. We all know that. Okay? Put away the gifts for Uncle Joe, Uncle Robert, Aunt Sally. The ones that you see maybe one time a year. Can't afford it this year. You know, Uncle Robert can go buy his own underwear. Aunt Sally can go buy her own nightgown this year. Look, we have to take care of our own families right now. And I understand aunts and uncles are family as well. But I'm talking about the ones that you only see around the holidays. Look, if you don't have it, you don't have it. Take care of the people. This is not financial advice. Take care of the ones in your own family, meaning your own household. If they don't live in the household, then maybe take a step back this year. Don't get caught up having to sell silver for Christmas presents this year. It's not worth it, my friends. Okay? Be careful with gift cards this year, too. I've said that in years past. Don't know if these stores are going to make it one more year. Stores like Macy's, J.C. Penney. Be careful with those type of stores right now. Best Buy is another one out there that's having financial trouble. Be careful. Inflation is getting a hold of us. We've been lied to about the gas prices. That's why, well, then why hasn't stuff come down? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why hasn't stuff come down? And it seems like every time we go shopping, the prices go up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Stable coins are coming, my friends. I need people to realize what's really coming with these stable coins. Look, they're going to be attached to everything you do. Everything you do. I'm trying to get you to read between the lines what I'm trying to say here, without saying it. If you have some kind of issues, I'll use it that way. You're not supposed to have so much of something, food, or whatever. They may let you buy it the first time. They may let you buy it the second time. No more for you. No more of that type of food the third time. They're going to shut you down, my friends. It's all about control. With silver and gold, you don't have anybody controlling you. You don't. Look, this was voted in on both sides. This was voted, I got an email to just today, and I replied back to this person trying to blame President Trump for this stablecoin. Look, no. Yeah, he's the one who signed into law. Oh, okay. Yes. Very much so. He was the one who signed it. But it passed the House and the Senate. Okay? It passed the House and the Senate by both parties. It had overwhelming votes on both sides. So it's just not the Republicans here. It's the Democrats' fault too for passing this. That both parties want total control. Don't let you be fooled about that. Maybe Andy Schectman's right. Maybe they're going to do the front end of the debt with the stablecoin and come on the back side of it and back it by gold. Maybe he's right. I don't know. His theory is very well thought out on that. What I'm seeing at the shop, it's not good. Okay? People are struggling. 5-6 ounces time. And that's how, it's not good to struggle. For one. But if you get yourself in that position and you live close to a coin shop, sell what you need for that time. Maybe something will change in your life. Don't sell it all at one time. Use a coin shop right now like you use your bank. A little bit at a time. Withdraw a little bit at a time. Withdraw or cash in a little bit at a time. Play the market. There's no sense of coming into a coin shop, dumping 150 ounces of silver or 5 ounces of gold, and you're going to go blow that money on other crap you don't really need. Some people right now are living in their survival mode. It's just going to get worse. In my opinion, it's just going to get worse. And I'm not trying to be doom and gloom here, but I'm giving you the facts of what I'm seeing out there. Things are getting tough out there. And I don't know where. I hope it gets a little bit better, but I don't think it will get any better anytime soon. People are losing jobs. It's sad. How people can support their family when they lose their job. It's getting very, very difficult out there for a lot of people. I'm seeing it face down, this is my friends. I'm dealing with this on a daily basis. Yeah, we still have people come in and get quite a bit at a time. We still get people who try to sell all at once. Trying to explain to them they don't need to do that. We get people that come in and buy a little bit at a time because they can afford to do so. We gotta stack as we can afford to stack. Don't get caught up on some of these videos you see on YouTube. This is going to happen next. I can't tell you what's going to happen next. Nobody can. Nobody can predict the future. I can only talk about what I'm seeing at the present time. And what the market is doing at the present time. I talked to Michael today from channel sponsor PIMBEX. Had a great conversation. You guys are reaching out to them left and right. Thank you for calling my name out. Thank you. I appreciate it, you all. They're trying to give you the best price possible on their merchandise, silver and gold. And platinum, for that matter. Well, we came up with a deal today. Well, you guys know, before I show this deal, you guys know there's been an issue with Morgan MP's dollars. Short supply. They have them right now. Okay, you don't have to get all 40. But the best deal right now, 40 or more, very good or better, condition. Michael said people have been very happy with their 1921 Morgan dollars. Very, very happy with the quality they get from the Morgans. $32.75 for 40 or more. I don't know how long that's going to last, that price. I don't know how long, and they're going to have them until they sell out, I guess. Or until the end of this week, my friends. You're going to be hard pressed for that grade. For that grade. Very good or better. And that's what they're guaranteeing. And the people, he says, Chris, you got to drive this point home. He said, you will be very happy for what you get. So there you go, Mr. Michael. People will be very happy what they get. 40 or more, they do have 1 to 19 count. They got 20 to 39 count. They're a little bit more. Your best deal right now is 40 or more. My friends, you're not going to find these in the same grade probably anywhere online right now. They're going to be very hard to beat this. Yeah, I understand. Someone's going to come in and say, well, I got them for 30 bucks. Well, I'll ask you this. What grade are they? Are they calls? That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about very good plus grade. My friends, we worked hard this afternoon to come up with this deal for you. Things are getting tight in the market for Morgan & Peace dollars. He was looking around at other websites. He says, I'm beating everybody else right now. Take advantage if you can, my friends. Take advantage of this if you can. Like I said, you don't have to get 40, but they will be a little bit more on the back end of it. The 40 is your best bang for your buck right now. At $32.75, keep in mind, prices will change due to the market conditions. I was on with the phone with Michael, just talking about 45 minutes. What's going on at the shop? What they're seeing at their end. And they're seeing the same thing. A lot of buybacks right now. So with that being said, my friends, I'm telling you guys what I'm seeing, what you guys are probably seeing as well. I'm hearing from some of you folks. Morgan & Peace dollars are also getting harder to find. Look. The beautiful coins. I cannot say nothing bad. Who cares if they're all 1921? They're silver weight. We get into a barter situation, you ain't gonna care what the heck year it is. If you need to eat, or you need some housework done, or you need some services somewhere else, you're not gonna really care if you get all 1921s. I'm not a really collector. I'm more of a stacker. Yes, I collect some stuff. I'm after the cheapest Morgan & Peace dollars possible right now. Look, that price right there of $32.75 beats us out of the coin shop. Beats us by a quarter. We just sold a bunch of them for $33 each. Okay? That beats us out. So, yeah, I give full credit to Michael and Brian for coming up with this deal on a very short notice. Because I asked him, I said, are we going to do something this week for a special? And I threw this at him and see what and he came up with this deal right here. So we got to commend Michael and Brian coming up with a deal very quickly this week. It's not easy, my friends. People think this is easy. Not easy. You got to think about your replacement costs, going source them out, trying to get them more for next inventory lots. Thank you, Michael. Again, thank you for taking 45 minutes of your time today to talk to me. I appreciate everything PIMBEX has done for this channel. Their box is on their way, my friends. Mike assured that today. I already know that because I seen the tracking on it. It's just waiting for it to come through to me. They kept their word on this channel. I cannot ask for a better sponsor than PIMBEX. I just can't. And I cannot thank you guys enough. You boys and girls. for being very supportive of me and PIMBEX all together. Can't do this without the viewers. We're trying everything which way we can to bring you the best deals possible. And it's like it's not easy. It's not even at the shop. Okay, it's not our regular customers. It's not easy right now. Some stuff is getting tight out there. You know, some stuff, the margins of some people don't realize how small the silver and gold margins are. And some people think coin shops are ripping you off. No. No, no, no. There are probably very few coin shops out there in this country alone, the United States of America. I'm not going to name them, but I know there's at least 2 or 3 of them. At least 2. That I wouldn't even call and ask them for anything. And they're not even in the state of Florida to begin with. But there are at least 2 in this country, which I'm not going to name. You have to do your own due diligence out there. And, you know, if you get a bad coin shop, don't name them. That just gives them more promotion for other people to check them out. All right, we don't want to badmouth any coin shop. They will suffer when there's enough bad information out on them. Let's be the ones that stay on top of the game. Support your local coin shop. Most coin shops and pawn shops are going to do the right thing. Okay, sometimes pawn shops going to have a little bit more wiggle room if you don't have a nearby coin shop. That's just how it is. If someone does not like the offer they're getting, it does not mean they're trying to rip you off. It is what that shop's willing to pay. It takes 2 people to get ripped off. If you choose to sell it, then you rip yourself off. Okay, then you rip yourself off. You know, because there could be another coin shop down the road, 20 miles away, 30 miles away, whatever the case may be. You have to decipher if it's worth that extra driving distance and factor your gas and your time in to go to that coin shop. Is it worth it? People don't figure that in. Sometimes it is worth it if you're selling a lot. If you're selling a few ounces, it may not even be worth your time. So you got to think about that too. You know, some coin shops, I'm going to be honest with you, some coin shops use that to their advantage. They know they don't have another coin shop until 30 miles away. They're going to use a little bit of that advantage. Because they can. To be honest with you, they can do it that way. They got no other competition for 30 miles or so. So you got to think that in mind. This is why I'm very, very adamant. Get to know your local coin shops. Get to know them. Make friends with them. And I think you do a lot better when you make friends with your local coin shops. I think you go a long way with that friendship. And you do a lot better. Okay? We're just honest. We're just open and honest with everybody who walks through the door. This is what we can pay. This is why we're paying this. We tell people what's going on in the market. We take the time to explain. Sometimes say, hey, okay, we don't have the time. This is the price. Take it or leave it. We're not trying to be rude. Sometimes you're just too busy to sit down and explain stuff. And we try to be nice. Sometimes you got to be a little bit more rough. And it is what it is. But generally speaking, most customers are not mad at us because we did anything wrong. And I get those comments every now and then. Well, it must be you guys, how you treat the... No. People just don't understand what they have. And sometimes it comes down to be sentimental value too, which is a whole different subject. Sometimes it's about inventory what the shop has. Sometimes it's about the overall market. Inventory for a shop is crucial. If a shop has too much of one item, you bring that same item in, either A, the shop's going to say, okay, I'm paying you X, Y, Z for it. You might not agree with that price because you see it at a higher price on eBay. You see it at a higher price on online bullion dealer. And that coin shop might have it a little bit too much of that same inventory. That coin shop can't move that inventory, whatever the case it may be. It's not trying to defend any coin shop here. People got to realize we're buying, we're purchasing from the public. We gotta have it try to move out the door once again. When people start realizing that, things will go a lot more smoother in coin shops. Not people get into a yelling match or yelling at the coin shop staff because their computers tell them this is what you can pay for it right now. It is what it is, my friends. If people don't like the price, just walk out. Say thank you for your time. I'm not gonna sell it today. Fine, no problem. I've had that happen too. You know, and once people understand how a coin shop really makes very, very little money. But one thing that gets me really upset, they don't go yelling at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Amazon, find out what the heck they paid for that product. But it's okay to pay out 80% more for that item you bought, and you have no idea they're jacking up that price 80%. That's okay though, because it's a store. Well, we're also a store. Just because spot's at $33 an ounce or spot's at $38 an ounce, whatever spot is, I think it's close to 37 and change, does not mean you're going to get spot all the time. Sometimes if we need something, we'll pay over spot. We don't need it, we're paying under spot. And we will go on with the market what our dealer is going to sell it us to for. Look, point blank, we're not paying more for your item if we're going to get it cheaper than our dealer itself. We're not paying you more. That ain't going to happen. A lot of times, and to be truthful, it's going to be a little bit behind that price that our dealer is willing to sell us it for. May not be much behind. It might be right on cue, the same price, depending on the store's needs. So maybe this information is more helpful to people to realize how a coin shop really runs. Very, very small margins. The market's that tight, my friends. And it has been for a while like this. You know, the premiums are going up and down, up and down. They're starting to tick up a little bit. That's something we have to keep an eye on. September could be a doozy of a month. Don't know. They cut interest rates in September. Watch out for silver and gold to take a lift off. Keep that in your back of your minds. September could be huge for silver and gold. Not saying it's going to be, as it could be. Huge for silver and gold. Once we have liftoff, we're not looking back, my friends, this time. We're not looking back. That's just my prediction right now. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help you folks out. Help me out with the thumbs up. Help me get to 7,500 subscribers so we can do this PIMBEX giveaway. Don't forget about the PIMBEX special. Let me know that Crazy Coin Shop Chris sent you. 1921 silver Morgan dollars, 40 or more. $32.75 each as a recording of this video. Thanks for watching. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out. We will see you tomorrow.